Jody, will you read the next question?
What policies and programs of the current administration would each of you continue or discontinue, and why would you do that?
Well, I guess everybody has a different style of doing things, so more than likely if there's another mayor elected, you're going to see some change. And from the perspective that I would bring to the table would be the emphasis on really trying to deliver high quality city services. That's the primary function of city government. A lot of times we get lost in that. It's not the mayor's job to be the real estate developer or the local economic development person. We have the Terre Haute Economic Development Corporation is responsible for that. It's a team effort. So what you would see for me from that perspective, from a policy change, my primary emphasis would be on serving the taxpayers of this community and assisting with the economic development activity. I would try to ensure that we have our house in order. That's what I would try to do right off the bat, I guess. I would want to go in and make sure that all the employees had all the resources and the tools they needed to do their job, and I would hold them accountable to make sure we delivered those services to the best of our ability while watching the financial side. You know, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. There is no evidence whatsoever that taxing and spending leads to economic prosperity. There's no evidence out there at all that says if we keep spending, good things are going to happen. We need to make these investments for the people that are here, the taxpayers first, and then second, we get the benefit of bringing other people here and interested in Terre Haute. We get confused sometimes that we think by building and having things that appear to be facades to me that we really need the meat and potatoes. I would agree that the TIF district for Walmart just baffles me. There's no reason for that. The TIF district was intended for blighted areas, not retail areas in a cornfield. So examples like that, you wouldn't see those kind of decisions coming down from the mayor's office. They would be decisions that would be primarily focused on the taxpayer. Thank you.
Well, one of the programs that is not being currently administered that I would administer would be a reserve force for the police department. Someone that could come in and fill the office desk and let the police officers get out on the street and do their jobs. During the first year of Mayor Burke's watch, there were 31 cases of rape in this city. 31 women got raped because police forces couldn't get there in time to save them. That's crazy. We need better police protection. The second thing I would work on is putting curbs down on the streets down by Jefferson and Thompson and Crumbar. Those old folks down there don't even have curbs to park their car next to. There are projects that need to be done. I applaud the mayor for taking care of the sewer issue, although I think it's taking too long on South 4th Street. But there are projects that the mayor is doing I thank him for. Putting in sidewalks where there were no sidewalks. The sidewalks were in bad shape. Mr. Mayor, thank you for that. But there are issues that need to be taken care of. One, we need to protect the people of Terre Haute. The city knows who rents to the drug manufacturers, the prostitutes, and the pimps, and they need to be held accountable. And the current administration hasn't done that, and I will.
If I understand the question correctly, I get to evaluate my own effort. I think a lot of the policies and the procedures that we put in place, I'll probably keep because I like the results that we're getting. I do want to say that we can get better. We're not as good as we can be, but I can tell you that this administration has gotten a lot better over the last 3 years. I'm extremely pleased with the level of efficiency and productivity and our ability to deliver services to the public and to do that in a fashion that you deserve. What kind of policies will you see in the future? Should I be given the opportunity to keep my job? I can tell you that the policies will remain true to what I see as our objective, and that is bringing growth and prosperity to the city of Terre Haute so that our young people have the opportunities that they want. We're not going to be able to provide opportunity by telling people what we can't do and what we're incapable of. We're only going to be able to succeed if we continue to believe in ourselves and to continue to invest in ourselves. I can tell you that you can count on me continuing to believe the fact that this city can do anything it wants to do, anything that is within their dreams to do. That's what you can count on. We'll find a way to do it, and you can trust the fact that we will do it in a fashion that when we are through, we will leave the place better than we found it. Thank you.
I think it's a wonderful thing to dream, but we also have to be based in reality. We have to look at what Terre Haute's made up of. The elderly, the fixed income, the school corporation's at approximately a 70% free and reduced lunch for the kids that go here. We're #1 in poverty. It's got to stop somewhere. And I think that under my leadership that we're going to have a transparent government. We're not going to be closed doors, special friends get special things. We're not going to take edit money and put it into 2 hotels and a children's museum downtown. That only brings minimum wage jobs. The long-term hotel just advertised that they're going to hire 15 people and 1 part-time for an annual payroll of $300,000. Okay, well that's nice for those people that's going to get that. I don't want to begrudge anybody any work. But $1 million of tax money going for that, when it should be for true economic development such as manufacturing, where we're going to be paying people, where that factory will be paying people $20 an hour in order to buy homes, to extend the tax base, to lower the burden on the people of Terre Haute that are already here, instead of giving TIF districts to multi-billion-dollar companies for minimum wage jobs. I think it should be used for what it was created to be used for, and that is economic growth and development of the city. That's going to expand the tax base, not shrink it.
Oh my. Terre Haute, level above, that's what they tell me. It's nice when you're driving in Terre Haute. I seen a commercial on television the other night. My guy, the mayor made it. Said Terre Haute, level above. All these new jobs being created downtown. Then I drive down Wabash Avenue and I had to remember about the Columbia House. All them jobs left town. I didn't see no commercial talking about that though. He's talking about, they didn't say nothing about 300 jobs left town. He's just talking about the new jobs going to be coming to town. I'm like, Mr. Horrell talking about that 15 jobs coming to town. So, I don't see where, I like the motto, Terre Haute's a level above, but you talk about how things is coming, all I see is Thompson Thrifts named all over everything, you got Thompson Thrifts over everything, I'll be right from there. Because his name's all over everything. What I want to do, okay. Got 1 minute left, right? Okay. What I like to do, I like to market the city a little bit better. Bring in new jobs. Clean up just clean up the neighborhoods a little bit better. You got all these burned out houses and these neighborhoods that's got all these run down houses just sitting there, laying there idle. The people that can't afford to clean up their houses, get some people in there to clean them up for them, to help them out a little bit. Just get the neighborhoods cleaned up. I think that's it. Thank you.